Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, here with another unboxing of Pathfinder Battles. This is a set that came along with Ruins of Lastwall, and it is the Cemetery of the Fallen. Which is set dressing. You can see all of it in there. We'll take a closer look. It's 21 collectible figures. Which I hope they say here. Premium set contains over 20 beautiful display pieces. 21. You know, over 20! The box was bigger than I expected when it arrived. I think it's because just the piece, yeah. And most of it is pretty shallow. There's one big piece. Since that's the big one, might as well start with it. So we don't have to zoom in and out too many times. So this, compared to a figure, big stone with like moss growing on it, and I'm guessing, does it come? No. Okay, that I really had to force. That it comes off easy now, but from in shipping, that got really stuck on there. Enough, I'm like looking here, I'm like, I can see the seam. It makes sense that it comes off. In fact, it would be very difficult to get this door closed again if it doesn't. It's gotta come off, right? But I really had to pry it to get this to come off. Paint it under there, actually, opening vent there. Okay, see, and this is important things to see. So the gate will open, and there are spaces in here. So there are 5-foot spaces. It's obviously not big enough. You know, I just have a little bitty piece here, but enough to get the feel. So how the seam looks if you set it on it. Just a piece of Dwarven Forge Wilderness. Alright, well. Resealed for eternity. And with that, we move on to Gate. Again, just kind of getting a look for how it looks on the Dwarven Forge Wilderness piece there. As that's likely to be the ground that it'll eventually end up set on, though it could also just go straight on a table or on like a battle mat if you just have a battle mat. I'm trying to keep the figure for scale here. You got skulls. I mean, that's not necessarily the welcome that you want, although this, I guess you'd turn it around and then this side being the welcoming side. Might look a little nicer. There's a little spot in the ground that these will stay in the shut position. And you can just kind of pop them either way, so the gate can open either direction. I think it built this as two short pieces of fences as if they were the same, but they're not the same. They're inverted because they have this little bent piece at one end or the other. Seeing it does not go quite up against something if you put it up against the, like, the fence doesn't connect. It's not like the fence is overhanging enough to allow it to connect and look like it's all one piece. So there will be little gaps when you put it on, but two little short sections of fence and 4 longer sections. These ones, however, do a fair bit better job of looking like they actually connect when you... Yeah. So these ones do a better job of that. It's just the short ones that well, are going to cause a little gap. We have 8 tombstones that are split amongst 2 different designs. So, and they can just kind of be set on whatever base you have. Of course, no words. Some are a little more bendy, some are more like they're supposed to be. Yeah, so you got a simple wide one and a narrow sort of stepped tombstone. We get this platform here that I think is designed for a body to be laid out upon. I think the way they described it would have been like in the mausoleum. It'd be like a body just laid out or something, I guess. But some intricate detail and carving on the side. Stone platform obviously can be used in that way. Likewise, if you lay a body on it, it could be used in some cultist ritual area or something. And we have a number of these in a couple different designs. We have 2 of each design. They're identical here. I think. Do they open? Yeah, that's going to open. But they're as challenging as the... So, very simple inside. Obviously wouldn't actually fit a body in there, but you can fit some treasure in there, or, you know, symbolically something in there. And this could be, you know, basically a big thing in place of a tombstone, as if, you know, someone buried like in a stone casket that's above the ground. You got carvings in this too. That on the ends, sort of portraiture on the sides. Stone carving of someone as if they were asleep on the top. Then, similar in concept. Nice. I know it's coming up cart. Again, inside. It's obviously too small to fit a character, even if they were off of a base, probably. Carving of someone as if asleep on top. And cherubs along the sides and corners. Yeah. So, we have the makings of a graveyard. Picked it up because it is relatively, you know, a common enough encounter location. Figure as I get wilderness bits, you know, being able just to have flat earth ground and set up a graveyard on it might be useful. Might be something that could be relevant. So, yeah. And it's got, you know, tombstones. It's got the actual mausoleum. Sarcophagus, I think. Whatever. And then fencing, which is obviously a bit limited, but they're, what? Yeah, the short ones are 2-inch segments, the long ones are 4-inch segments. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'll link down below where you can find this set online if you're interested in picking it up yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.